Solo. My name is Rob, your solo gamer friend. This is a gaming solo playthrough of Final Girl Poltergeist at Creech Manor, which will be played on day 5 of the 13 games to Halloween. So without any further delay, let's get into the setup. First thing, let's go ahead and lay out the Poltergeist and the Creech Manor boards. Lay in whichever works best for you, of course. I'm going to lay these out in the standard setup format. From the core box, make sure you grab the player board. There's 2 sides. There's the standard side, and then there's the extreme horror side. I'm playing on the standard side. You select the side you want to play on. I'm sticking with standard because the game is hard enough as it is. Locate the item cards titled Caroline and Mr. Floppy and set them to the side. Then grab the remainder item cards, shuffle them up real good, and deal out 10 to yourself. Once you get the 10, randomly select 3 and set them to the side. Then grab Caroline and Mr. Floppy and mix them in the remaining that you have. Make sure you give them a good shuffle. Get Caroline and Mr. Floppy mixed up in there really good. Then deal those item cards into 3 equal decks. Should have 3 in there. Then grab the 3 you set aside. Turn them face up and drop each one on top of those decks. Then set those decks up at the corresponding locations at the top. So you have the garage, the attic, and the closet. And the cards that are available to us right now, you have the flashlight, the lucky dice, and the ritual dagger. And I'll go over each of those cards as I draw them and put them into play. Take the remaining item cards, put them back in the box. You will not need them for the rest of this game. Next, we decide which final girl we're going to play with. I have Selena and I have Alice. And to make it as random as possible, I'm going to roll a dice. Selena will be odd numbers, Alice will be even numbers. And it's 6, so it's even, so we're playing with Alice. Take Selena and put her back in the box. She will go back into the core box at the end of the game. And go ahead and move Alice to her final girl location on the underneath the player board. Next, go ahead and grab your time tracker, which is that blue hourglass, and place it on the number 6 on the time chart. And then go ahead and take the red villain card and place that on the number 3 location of your horror track. Next, you want to grab your killer's dark power cards, which is the bottom half. Shuffle them up and randomly select one without looking at it and place it on the dark power section of the Poltergeist board. The remainder cards, without looking at them, put them back in their box. And do the same thing with the 3 finale cards. Mix them up, randomly pick one. Place the top half in the finale section. And put the remainder back in the box also. Next, you want to grab the Killer's Tarot cards and Location Tarot cards. Location Tarot cards will have at the bottom a picture of the haunted house. And the Killer, of course, will have a picture of a ghost on there. You want to shuffle these 2 decks together. You should have 10 of the location cards, and the lesser cards are the Killer cards. Once you get a good shuffle, go ahead and lay them. Once you get a good shuffle, select 10 of those and put the remainder back in the box. And place the tarot cards in any location where it's best for you. I'm going to lay them right here next to Creech Manor board. Make sure you grab your event cards, give them a good shuffle, and place them anywhere on the board that works best for you. I'm going to place mine right above the tarot cards. Next, grab your setup cards. These are the cards that have the picture of the manor on them. Shuffle them up, decide which one you want to play, or randomly select one. I'm going to use a dice. 1 through 5, 6 will be a re-roll. So I'm going to do number 2, which is this location here. Put the remainder locations back in the box. And the setup we'll be doing is strange trophies. And that's what the setup's going to look like. Then go ahead and grab your yellow meeples, your hero meeple, which is the purplish pink one, and of course the killer meeple, which is red one, and set it up based upon your setup card. Then take the location setup card and just put it right up here. Next, take your final health token that look just like that, have a +1 with a die and a heart on it, with the remainder of the other 9 health tokens, and mix them up real good. These are your surprise additional health. They range from 0 to 3. Do not look at them. Place one right here. Then look at your hero's health, your final girl's health. She's a 4. She has 4 health. So lay out 3 more health right there for her. If you have Selena, then of course you'll lay out more. But Alice has a total of 4 health available to her. Then take the remainder health tokens and put them away without looking at them. So that way it's a surprise when you see what you got. Next, grab your action cards and lay them out whichever works best for you. I created a tableau based on the total time cost it takes to play them. So I'm going to lay them out just like this in row of 3 by 4. Take your red bloodlust marker, the little circle red marker, and place it on the bottom of the bloodlust track. Then grab your 5 little tokens. On the back side they have Creech Manor, and just set them someplace within reach in case you draw an event card that requires you to pull one of them. And finally, just grab a spot for your dice and set it someplace near the board so you're ready to play. And now the board is set up and ready for play. And I'll see you on day 5 of the 13 games to Halloween when we take on Poltergeist at Creech Manor. And until then, have a great Halloween.